everyone, and welcome back to Austin Talks, where today we are covering 3 weeks worth of news because I'm right in the middle of my exams. I said I would do like a update type thing, so I guess here it is. And we've actually not got a lot of news. To be fair, a lot of this news is like taken from other pieces of news and it's just compiled into one. So, and a lot, basically I've chosen topics that had the most like reflections and stuff that went on. So this is not everything, but this is the stuff, everything that is mentioned over the last 3 weeks has had more news than anything else. So I guess that's what this video is all about. And the same from weeks 34 to 37, it will be the exact same. So yeah, without further ado, for now, let's just get on with the video. First of all, with Beetlejuice official trailer has officially dropped. Now, still to this day, I am to see the original. Now, that is as of today. I wrote this video just a couple of days ago, and I actually watched the film in the last couple of days. Yes, this is now wrong. I have now seen the original Beetlejuice movie, and this trailer did really pique my interest, and that is why I went to go and see the first. Now, this movie does look like it's going to be funny, and I actually like that they've revamped it to look like the show, like a show, but it is still very good references to the original movie. Now, I mean, with some of it being animated, and then the weird facial expressions that Beetlejuice pulls off, it is good. The first film is very, it's very goofy. I watched the first one with my mum, and it was an hour and a half. The film is about an hour and 32 minutes. That's including credits and title cards and all that. So we were sitting there. I watched it, and I was like, okay, this film has gone on for an hour and a half, and I still don't know what I've just watched. It is a funny film. There is just, I don't know what the story was to be. I obviously know what the story was to be, but it just got really weird at the end. Now, this does look good, and I've already planned to go and see this, and I will be doing a review on the channel, and it does look like a good, it does look a bit like a weird ass Frankenstein monster situation, sort of. In this film it is, but it doesn't look too bad. Now, I will go and watch the first one because I'm interested in how he tried to make her marry him. Yes, that was. I was interested, and I also was very much weirded out. As I said, but I will have to wait for this movie. Unfortunately, it's only just a bit. It's only about 2 months away now. Yeah, it's just not 2 months. It's definitely a bit longer than 2 months away because it's September, right? So, yeah, but I will be doing a review on this. I won't do a pre-video, but I definitely will do a review. So, X-Men 97 Season 2 has officially been confirmed. Now, with the recent premiere and conclusion of Season 1, just for clarification, I will be doing a review on this, so stay tuned for that. But with the conclusion of Season 1, people were already wondering if there was a second season on the horizon, and with it being a week since not a week, but I was talking about a week ago. But yeah, it's been confirmed now, and that there will be a second season, and they're already starting to develop it. Now, based on what I saw in the first season, the official launch of the Marvel animation has taken place with it. Now, people were very happy with this news, and I'm not surprised, including me. And considering the way that the first season went, the storyline is really quite extensive, which is what I like, because then it can go on for as long as it can, which does make this more enjoyable. That goes for anything in Marvel. Now, since it has just been announced, we don't know much for sure, but apparently it was being developed during Season 1. And we know how, I will cover it in the other video, but we all know how Season 1 ended, so a Season 2 was literally just a no-brainer. And I'm curious to see if Forge, the guy on screen, this dude, I'm curious to see if he is able to find one. Now, This week we got the Wicked official trailer. Now, the trailer seemed very salty. Now, what I mean by that, like when I explain it, you'll understand. And it's more of a film that makes it seem like she is not accepted. Expected and accepted. The two words I always get confused with. So it is not accepted, which is what the story is actually all about. But the movie looks like it is showing that she is not accepted, but she must be by her people. It's just extremely emphasized, and it's very, and it's just salty in the way that they would let's have two stories, but then we'll outweigh one, and then why would you have the other? There's two stories. One is being on a podium, and the other is that's there. But it's just, and the term for that is salty, and I know salty is you're jealous and stuff. No, that's a different term. Now, but the trailer is very similar to the show, based on what I've seen about the show, and it does look as good as, and I will be watching it, and I know it comes out in November, but again, I will be doing a review. Now, it does remind me of a Harry Potter type thing that may just be the wizard costume, but however, with the school and everything, it's definitely unique, and it's I'd say with the brooms, but there's brooms in Harry Potter as well. But this film will also answer the question, which is better, the show or the movie? Because for those who don't know, there is a Wicked Broadway show, which my nan loves more than anything. So, yeah. I hope this film does go well, but considering this is going to be fighting alongside Gladiator, that may be a bit of a stretch. Now, I sort of knew this was going to happen, but we officially got it. But Beverly Hills Cop and Axel F has officially got a trailer. So I've only recently watched the first one. And I didn't know Axel F, the song, Axel Frog, came from this. And I my dad had to explain that to me 4 times. I was like, no. Now, I have never watched the rest of the films. I've only seen the first one, but this trailer did make me realize how funny those movies are, that's for sure. However, I would like to point out that these films are your typical cop, corruption, comedy, mumbo-jumbo films. At first, I thought this is basically a Bad Boys remake, but it's not, mainly because Bad Boys came after. But yeah, it is very good. Now, and as I said, based on the mumbo jumbo typical films, and I've watched about 50 of them, as I knew they were common, but I didn't think I would shoot this down that far as well. Mainly because I've seen the first one, and that was really funny. Now, based on the trailer, if I want to watch this fully, I'm going to have to watch this with others, because they it's one of those films. It's you can't enjoy it by yourself, because say if you're watching a sitcom, there's always an audience, and you know what's meant to be funny. With this, it's I'm not too sure if I understand that. So if somebody else laughs, I'll laugh too. It's one of those scenarios. Now, if you don't find it funny, you don't find it funny. If you find it funny, laugh, whatever. But it's very weird, and it's one of these films. Half the stuff I won't understand. So, and I noticed that with Beverly Hills Cop, but that's why I watched it with my dad, and he explained a few things. Now, the others which the others are good. The first one is good, and I will before I watch this on Netflix, I will watch the other. But that's besides the point. So if you do want a good laugh, go and watch Beverly Hills Cop. That is for sure. Now, didn't think I'd get this so soon, but we got a Mufasa Lion King teaser trailer. Now, this movie is actually really, really exciting, and in the title, it is about Mufasa. Not Simba. However, I'll get onto that in a bit. Now, it is a slightly confusing film because the animation doesn't exactly show anything. It shows a lion. Now, if this were in cartoon, we would know who each of the lions are. but since this is real life, it's hard to tell. Now, this film is actually about Simba becoming the Lion King. Stay with me here. And trying to follow in the footsteps of his dad, which is shown via flashbacks to him as a child type thing. So this is a flashback Simba / Mufasa movie. Why couldn't they just call it that? Mufasa, the Lion King. Anyway, now I think the story is very vague and it won't pique the interest of the audience as it would hope, which I'm not surprised by, because the first one wasn't exactly well received. But there is something slightly different going on with this movie, because they're going to try and implement the... I can't believe I'm going to say this. They're going to try and implement the satisfaction that the audience got from watching the Lion King show. Now, as a person that has seen the Lion King Broadway show, this may be hard. Mainly because they didn't have real lions on the show. Because I think that may be a crime. So, I don't think that's possible. And the fact that the producers have come out and said that, have essentially just said, we're going to aim for the impossible. We know we're not going to be able to do it. But anyway, that is literally them. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to take that, if I'm being honest. But anyway, let's move on. Now, the cast of this film is very big, and we also have Beyonce and Donald Glover coming back as well, and and it is like, I do imagine that it's not all going to be in the cast and stuff. They're gonna try and emphasize and bring back references to the original movie, but I do imagine that the cast is going to be popular, so that may be hard. So I do imagine that it is not all going to make this film a total waste. But if things keep on going the way they are, then we're on for a good start. Now, this week we got The Boys Season 4 official trailer. Now, I know a friend that is going to absolutely love this, but anyway. Now, it was confirmed a while ago that this season would introduce new characters and their, new arcs. Now, based on their friendship with Homelander, I would imagine it will be very short-lived. I go on YouTube Shorts, I watch TikTok, I know what he's like. He ain't a nice person. Now, I'm not too far off watching this show because I do really want to, and this trailer, it has now encouraged me to go and watch the others. I've already got it downloaded, and I've already got the files open, so let's start watching The Boys, people. But anyway, Season 4, as we know it, is not the last, and was confirmed via a teaser that Season 5 is going to be confirmed. Now, the story seemingly now revolves around Homelander being the protector of his son, while Billy is trying to break them apart. Now, who's the real villain now? It's still Homelander. Now, The Boys Season 4 is to premiere on June 13th, which isn't actually far away. It's actually the beginning of this month, so... if you haven't watched The Boys yet, like me, go watch it soon if you want to go and watch Season 4. Honestly, Season 4 does look good, and I recently watched the trailers of all the others to see how it's like. I have been told by so many people that The Boys is such a good drama and a superhero show, so, yep, I guess if you enjoy it, go ahead. We have finally got the release date for Mortal Kombat 2 official. Oh my god. That has taken so long to, the producing for this film has taken so long, but here it is finally here. Now, the roster was revealed not too long ago who would be appearing and who would make their first debut, which gave us hope, and now we know when this film is to release, and I'm actually very excited because it's not that as bad as I think, as I thought it would be. So first of all, the new characters that will be making their debut in this film include Quan Chi, Noob Saibot, Shao Kahn, Kitana, Jade, Baraka, Queen Sindel, and Johnny Cage. Yeah, that's quite the improvement from last time. From this poster that was actually fan made and is actually now, if you search Mortal Kombat 2 release date, this is the poster that comes up. Even though it's not the official one, this was actually really well made. So if my guess is, this is either Quan Chi or Noob Saibot. I'm gonna say it's Noob Saibot because it doesn't look like the Bihan we knew. This is Queen Sindel. This is Jade. I'm not too sure who this is. This could possibly be Noob Saibot or Quan Chi. That would make this person Noob Saibot. Then we have Kitana and Johnny Cage right there. We've got such a good roster coming, and I'm very excited for it. But the last is King Jared, who in this film we may actually see as Ermac. If you've played the Mortal Kombat 1 game, you know that King Jared is one of the souls trapped in Ermac. So he could make an appearance in this movie as well. So this was actually amazing news to me when this was announced, but this was sugar-coated when it was revealed that this film was going to get a release date, which is on October 25th of 2025. Now, I've said this before, but that year is looking so good for movies. It has got Black Phone 2, it has got Jurassic World 4, maybe not as high on the pecking order, but now. Anyway, it's got potentially Spider-Man 4. I'm thinking that's 2026 though. But 2025 is looking really good. We've got Captain America 4, Thunderbolts, Blade, Fantastic Four. Yeah, that's on my high. So it's probably Fantastic Four and then Mortal Kombat 2, my two go-to films, no doubt of a lie. But yeah, if you're excited for this film, I'm not surprised. And just for clarification, which I think you already know, I'm excited as well. But this week we also got, in the last 3 weeks, we also got the Acolyte official trailer. Sort of. We got an official trailer a while ago, but this is also called the official trailer, as can be seen. So, the trailer was actually sort of revealed who the main villain is, but I'm actually holding out for an even bigger reveal. And the Sith that we saw looked something straight out of The Purge. You can't tell me that mask that mask that red lightsaber guy had was not something you would wear during a Purge. Like I always watch the trailers for the Purge films. It was like night and day. It was night and. Anyway, but the design was actually really good, and it does look like what a Sith should look like. This is actually the beginning of the Sith, according to the thingies. So this trailer, while it was the second official trailer technically, double the amount we got in the previous one, and it does look like it will have much better clarity than Ahsoka did, and that is saying something, mainly because Ahsoka did have a bit of clarity but then just didn't at the end. But the story has so much depth, and I do like how we are getting more information about the High Republic era, because there is a lot to unpack there. I mean, you've got Darth Plagueis, you have got his master, the guy that looks like he ran the cantina. But yeah, there's a lot to unpack there. You have so many civilizations that lived during then. And this is before the Phantom Menace. So yeah, you have a lot to uncover. But we also got another trailer. Oh my god, the amount of trailers we got. Now, when I say that this is the amount of news that was unpacked fully, I'm not kidding, because there was so many trailers and then so much news. So as a person who enjoyed the original Descendants films, I'm really confused about this story. And I did need a lot of clarification, and I do think my brain rotted as I tried to read more into this. Now, for a recap, Red is the daughter of the Queen of Hearts. Red is who can be seen on screen, correct? Now, the big bad of this movie, because every other one has one, will be played by Rita Ora, also known as the Queen of Hearts. Okay, now based on what I've read about and what to see and what you see in this trailer, about what I've read about producers and what I've read about this trailer, this is not a reboot, but it's a story that has run its course and is trying to be brought back with a more extensive story. Now, I remember another franchise that tried to do that. DCEU, and that went well. Now I say this because we saw that Uma is in this film, kind of, but the rest of them are like not. We're getting revamped versions, and we're apparently going to see the young versions of the villains like Hades and Maleficent. That's a hard word. Now we are getting more news by the day, so let's just hope that there is a bit more clarification soon enough, because this releases at the beginning of July, which is about a month away. So we can only hope. Oh, if only I edited these videos, we could get celebratory music up in here. But the Sony Spider-Verse franchise is officially not happening. Now it is finally happening, and we are coming to the end of this franchise. So it took them long enough, but it must have. But it's not happening anymore. Thank God. So this franchise is officially ending with the upcoming Craven film. They were gonna go back for a fourth with the El Muerto film. Why? Like, you've had so much feedback saying, please don't do El Muerto. We know nothing. Madam Web was a sort of known character. Same with Morbius. You kept it safe, and when you went with the Craven, it was a good. You had a good, good role there. But who is El Muerto? I actually looked more into him. I still don't know anything. Now, I'm so glad that these films are finally ending, because I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say, Venom was good. Venom Let There Be Carnage was meh. It was alright. Morbius was horrendous. Madam Web, I wish to leave this theatre. I know there'll be a review coming on this channel in just a few weeks, but good God, that was horrible. Now I'm so glad that these films are actually ending, since they are that horrible. But I am actually excited about the new Venom film, and it is and its development is coming to its end, and I'm holding out hope for Craven. It will be a good send off if it does well. Just don't mention Spider-Man. You'll be fine. Don't mention Spider-Man, or maybe the TVA could come in and prune that universe. All your problems are solved. All your problems, yeah. I've said in previous videos that I don't like the TVA, but if the TVA are end up trying to prune the universe, we're all set for life. I'ma say it now. Anyway, now The Witcher season 4 has officially officially been teased. Now I'm actually torn on this, because as much as I love this show and is still going ahead, we are getting a new actor, and in my experience, new actors into new popular roles can have a ripple effect. Now, in my experience, a change in actors means a change in quality. Simple as that. Now, I hope that this isn't the case, because I'm hope it's still a good show. Now, the teaser trailer that was released just not too long ago shows that Liam Hemsworth, for those who don't know, is the brother of Chris Hemsworth, also known as Thor, will be playing Geralt of Rivia, but not much other than that. There's not much other than that. We know very little about this at the moment, but if I were to take a guess, I would still say that this show will release this year, mainly because of how much news we've got about it. I know I haven't mentioned it much on this channel, but there has been a bit of news about The Witcher, and I think it was mainly around the casting, and I think revealing it now shows that this will be releasing this year. So, hurrah! Is that the end? Yay, it is. Anyway, so everyone, that is the end of today's video. Do hope you all enjoyed it. And I know that wasn't, as I said, it wasn't a lot of news, but it was, again, compiled together. So, I guess without further ado, everyone, as always, I hope you all have a great and amazing day. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye!